Finally, at the very end, the thing I want to talk about is that the scriptures teach us about God and teaches us that God will use suffering to build character and will enable us to grow spiritually, and that will purify our faith. I'll go ahead and read the last scripture. It's Isaiah 61, 1-3. The Spirit of the Sovereign Lord is on me, because the Lord has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim freedom from captives and release from darkness for the prisoners, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all those who mourn, and to provide for those who grieve in Zion, to bestow on them a crown of beauty instead of ashes, the oil of joy instead of mourning, and a garment of praise instead of a spirit of despair. They will be called the oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of his splendor. This is my very new, most favorite Bible verse ever. And this is the first time I'm looking at when I did this research for this. And isn't it funny that it comes in the very last line of the very last scripture I'm going to talk about. But this is what I'm going to take home with me, because I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful verse. We are the oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of his splendor. We're all going to have pain, mourning, despair. We're going to make mistakes. But if we allow God in to take control of our situations, if we trust him like a child, we'll grow spiritually. We'll learn from our past mistakes to gain wisdom, and we can press on towards the goal. By showing how much we love God and letting God control our lives, we will lead other people to God as well. Because even though no matter what we're going through, and if we're showing joy and having peace in our heart, people are going to see that. And that's actually like being that's like displaying the Lord's splendor when we're doing that. So we're like the oaks of righteousness, a planting of the Lord for the display of his splendor. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this. I know I learned a lot from it, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Thank you.